So EC3, right? Remember him? He was a star in TNA, had a decent run in NXT, he had a great physique, a legitimate talker, a proven main event star outside WWE as I mentioned in TNA, and yet, he left the company almost completely silent. WWE didn't just fail EC3 once, they failed him twice. And the second time? It was way worse because by then, there were no excuses left. This is the story of how WWE took a guy who proved he could be a star, a guy you and I watched become a star, and still managed to completely screw it up. Did WWE fail EC3? Yes, and I don't even think it's debatable. Let's rewind all the way back to 2010. Before EC3, there was Derrick Bateman, and if you remember NXT Season 4, the game show version, you already know how bad this was. Bateman wasn't terrible, he had personality since he was Daniel Bryan's rookie. He could talk, he had a goofy confidence that actually worked, but NXT back then wasn't about development, it was ridiculous challenges, fake drama, no real character building. Bateman gets eliminated, drifts around, and eventually WWE releases him. Just like that, no real chance, no direction, no investment. That should have been the end of the story. But then something happened WWE never expected. Because EC3 goes to TNA, and let's be real here, me and probably a lot of you watched EC3 in TNA, we saw it. This dude wasn't just good, he was a star. Confident, arrogant, could talk his ass off, looked like a main eventer. He didn't need WWE writers, he didn't need scripts. Ethan Carter 3 felt natural. World titles, main events, carrying the company during a really rough era. This wasn't some indie fluke. EC3 earned that second WWE run, so when they re-signed him in 2018, the reaction was, okay, now they get it. And spoiler alert, they didn't. EC3 shows up in NXT, big guy, big presence, big reactions, but right away something felt off. Why does EC3 feel muted? Why isn't he cutting long promos? Why isn't he dominating? Why does he feel smaller than he should? And we all said the same thing. Just wait until the main roster. That was the lie we told ourselves. So EC3 got called up in early 2019, and man, WWE does something that still blows my mind. They shut him up. Remember the Dean Ambrose promo, where are EC1 and 2? Like, bro, that is just bad, man. Like did they really have to do that? Really? Really? No explanation, no character. This man, whose entire appeal was his mouth by the way, was turned into a silent action figure. He's backstage, he's flexing, he's smiling, and saying absolutely nothing. This wasn't storytelling, this was WWE. Having no clue what they had, WWE took away his identity. EC3 was never supposed to be quiet. He wasn't a monster, he wasn't mysterious, he was loud, he was cocky, he was arrogant. When you remove that, you remove everything. And once fans stop caring, you're done. That's exactly what happened. Now tell me one EC3 storyline on the main roster. You can't. Because there weren't any. I couldn't even tell you, and I looked at this man's whole main roster run over a 4-day span and I just couldn't tell you any. No feuds, no arc, no long-term plan, he was just there. And in WWE, just there is the fastest way to die. Vince McMahon didn't care. Let's stop dancing around it. Vince McMahon didn't see EC3 as a star, even after TNA, even after Proof, even after fans reacted. And when Vince doesn't care, you don't matter. Simple as that. EC3 gets released in 2020, and the moment he leaves, he talks again. He reinvents himself. He shows a personality WWE never allowed, which tells you everything you need to know, and now he's on the indies. So, did WWE fail him? Yes. They failed EC3. They failed a guy who proved he could be a star without them. This wasn't about talent. This wasn't about effort. This was WWE refusing to adapt, and EC3 became another name on a very long list. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below who I should do next.